What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Way of the Hunter. This is a game I played about a year ago, probably a little over a year now since I last played the game. I got really frustrated at the game because of how annoyingly difficult it was to hunt in this game. I had it on the second hardest difficulty, and I just could not get over the fact that like you could literally be like crawling, and if you're like within like 100 meters of the animal, it would still like run away and spook. I don't know how you're supposed to hunt wolves. You can be walking and the wolves won't even see you and they'd still run away. But we're back. I'm willing to give it another shot. Let me get this out of the way. I'm willing to give it another shot and stuff for you guys, and yeah. So what I'm planning on doing instead of continuing story, I guess I could lower the difficulty from that. But instead of continuing the story, we're just going to do a free hunt, just kind of get back into the vibe and feel the game, and just kind of run around and see if there's been any changes over the past year or not. I really don't know because I have not played this game at all, or really kept up with it at all since I last played it, so. We're going to continue. Well, we're not going to continue, but we're going to go on a free hunt and just kind of feel the game. Like I said, it's been like over a year. I can't remember my last upload, but I know it's at least been a year since I last played it. So go ahead and play some background music for you guys. .30-06. So Remington 301 mag. I don't know what my setup was before. Is this my setup? Did this carry over my setup from before? I think we're using this as our secondary, the Springfield freaking, or the Remington 1903. Are these both the same tier? I don't even know. Tier 6, tier 5. I don't really plan on hunting fox in that, so I guess we'll just continue with what we got. So we're gonna use the Remington 1903 and the fucking Remington Model 700 300 Win Mag. I do still think this game looks incredible, even though the difficulty of it kind of pissed me off. But we have no particular objective, just really just hunting, I guess. Kind of like how we were doing with Call of the Wild, seeing what we see and snagging them. Yeah, man, it's been so long since I played this game. Like I said, I kind of quit playing the game about a year ago, a little over a year ago, because it was super hard to hunt on the story mode, and I just got frustrated and quit. But I did enjoy playing the game for the most part, other than that, so that's why we're lowering the difficulty a little bit here. I remember it was very deep with how the hunting worked, like how you want to take like lower fitness males out of the gene pool. I don't really remember what they look like, but you want to take them out of the gene pool. You don't want to kill does at all. At least not all the does in a herd. And you want to kill the low fitness males and keep the high fitness ones in so they can reproduce. I don't know how long it takes though for a herd to like increase their size. I use hunter sense. I remember that being a thing to where that's how you look at find tracks and stuff. And if you have the highest difficulty, you don't even get that as an option. That's how you like look at calls and movement and stuff. Is with the hunting sense. Here's a good example right here. You see tracks, a mule deer. There are some things I like about more about this game than Call of the Wild, and there's also some things I like more about Call of the Wild in this game. This game just definitely does seem a bit more like hardcore than Call of the Wild, especially on the harder difficulties. But yeah, I see. If you're going, I guess if you were going for a more casual experience, you'd want to go with Call of the Wild. And if you're going more of a, you know, hardcore, I guess realistic experience, you want to go with this game. I like them both equally. I just, like I said, I fell out of this game after a while. Hopefully I can get back into it and not get as frustrated if I lower the difficulty down a little bit. I don't care about pheasants. I remember the goal is like to kill lower fitness animals out of herds and don't kill the females. And keep at least one buck into the herd. I don't know what happens if you kill all of those, if they just never spawn them in or what. It's probably not even possible to do that anyway. So does it take the same exact map that you're hunting on from the story mode? Like we saw the same like animals and stuff on it? And just the story mode just has objectives to complete. I mean, this is the same exact characters I had on the story mode, plus plus the same ammo and everything, same rifles, same amount of money. I ain't seeing fucking jack squat right now. Keep trucking, I guess. But yeah, this game looks absolutely incredible. I'll give it that. That's definitely one thing that that's better than Call of the Wild is the visuals and just the way the weapons look. The animations of pulling it out, the scopes, all this stuff looks really good. I will not deny that. Like I said, the biggest thing that annoyed me about this game was the hunting itself. On Hunter, it was kind of like ridiculous. That's why we turned it down a little bit. Like I said, like if you were walking like this and they were anywhere close to you, especially like a predator or something, like you would never see them. And maybe it was just like how rare certain animals were. I can't tell. I think there's a bunch of like small things built up that made me want to stop recording the game and playing it. But we are back. See if we can find anything. Really struggling to see anything so far. All I've seen so far is pheasants. Maybe over time, once I get to understanding the game more and feeling a lot more confident, I might upgrade the difficulty again to Hunter. But as of right now, I'm trying to have a casual, fun experience and not trying to get frustrated at the game. So we're just gonna continue to play on this difficulty until, you know, further notice. Got our first animal. A mule deer from 200 yards away. 200 meters, I mean. A young 1-star. I can't remember if that's any good. Like I said, we want ones with like low genetics out the gene pool entirely. But it's young, so it's kind of hard to tell. It might not be worth shooting it. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. If they were like, what's So where they're like mature. Then we would, but it's hard to tell when they're young. It's hard to tell when they're young if they are high in genetics. There we go, hold on. Adult right there. As a young adult, that was a 1-star. Or not a young adult, adult mule deer, that was a 1-star. If it's a mature 2-star or mature anything, they're good to go. But if it's a adult or like adult 2 or 3-star, I'd leave it. If it was like a young 1-star or anything, leave it. But if it's an adult 1-star or like a mature 1-star or anything for that matter, then yeah, I should probably get rid of it. Our first deer back. I really love this like little slow-mo too. It's really cool. You model his balls. No. He went right through him. There's both his lungs. Can we go to like a... I guess not. I was seeing if we could like go... I'm trying to see if like you can see your hunting history, so we can see the last time we killed a deer, but it seems you cannot do that in this game. One thing I prefer over... Oh, hunting log right here. Yeah, here it is. We've killed 77 animals, you know, 77 trophies. Our last one was September 15th of 2024. So about 2 weeks past a year since we last played this game. It was American Black Bear on the 15th of September 2024, and this was our latest one, which was 2025 this year, obviously, just now. I don't think we're going to be able to track those guys down. Leave them alone for now. Like I said, we'll play on this difficulty for a while. And once we get comfortable with the game and stuff, maybe we'll turn up to higher difficulty. Not sure. See if a doe. I lost visual on that doe. They all know I'm over here. I'm trying to figure out if adult 1 star. I don't see any. Yeah, if this was on a higher difficulty, I would have done ran. Like that. Whatever, I didn't really see any adults in there that were 1 star or 2. There's an adult male way out there. We'll see about getting this guy. This little crouch walk over there. Yeah, we're not hitting that. Should give me an angle for me to use. Oh, these guys are young males, young bucks. Except for that black one right there. Rifle again. Smoked them. As I said, we're going to like low genetic males and stuff, adults and mature deer. I guess it shows you where you hit them now, at least on this difficulty. Here, when I collect this deer, I'll show you the genetics on it. Alright, here it is. Only got 1 lug in the liver. But here you can see it's genetics, only 30% genetics, which is terrible. Anything under 50% is pretty bad. I killed a freaking young 1 star buck that had like 99% genetics, which probably means it's gonna be a 5 star, or at least has a good chance of being a 5 star when it's mature. Kind of fucked myself over with that one. What's that? It's like some kind of deer. A young white-tailed deer. Adult doe. I think you can use higher caliber ammunition, but as long as you're far enough away to where it doesn't do enough, joules of energy, then it will still count as if you shot it with the right caliber. It's more about energy than anything. See if we kept the integrity of that. And with a 300 Win mag. I should have marked it because now I don't fucking see where it's at. That's how I was looking at my compass. They'll tell me. I just trace up marks it for me. It's pretty convenient. That makes tracking super easy. Alright, let's see. That's this threshold, right? As long as it's less than this number. Oh, I got the max hunting rating. I instantly killed it. Is this genetics? 40%, yeah. Too bad. Alright. Third one of the day, man. Not bad. This is a bush freaking out because I was could have sworn to something right there. Yeah, this area looks very familiar. This is a pretty big freaking map. I mean, I haven't even been on anywhere this side. But so far we've only walked this distance. Map is massive. I ain't played on any other maps. I have to try it sometime. Playing on a new map. Also, don't know if they have DLC maps or not. I haven't really checked. For all I know, this water right here cold as fuck. Yeah, I was gonna make that. Go on somewhere. I don't really hunt small game. Another low leveled adult deer. You know what that means. What the fuck? That's crazy. Thought that wasn't a good hit. Might be my first bot shot. It died, but I don't know if it was a good shot. I can't see because the damn... Oh, what's the dead one? Did it just die? I could have sworn I just saw it running away. I hit an artery. Yeah, see, I shot high. Still got a max hunt rating though. 85% genetics. We're bled out slowly. Alright, see where I said I heard a deer are. Black bear tracks. Also like how you make paths. You can't really see it here, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it might work through here. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. I don't know where the heck these deer are. I guess that shot probably scared them off and they just didn't come back. We have to find anything in this game that's worth taxidermying. I don't think I've gotten anything over level 3. I don't even think I've seen a level 5. Anything in this game. I see there's droppings, but I don't know if those even exist. Yeah, I know they do exist. I think there's poop and urine that you can find. That tells you how recently they've been around. I just don't know how commonly they're dropped. Probably not very often. More mule deer. Young buck. Young females or adult females. So I don't see any mature or adults bucks. The wind's really not my favorite though, for real. Probably spooked them. Oh, they're just moving. I don't see anything worth going after. Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth it in this herd. So yeah, it's young bucks and does. Variety of different does in there. Heard mule deer back here. Drinking rarely. Why do they drink here rarely? Is the water not good? Oh, I spooked them. There was at least one of those. At least something I could have shot right there. I never heard him call, so I didn't know exactly where they were. I'm not gonna track them down for a freaking level 1 adult just to get out of the gene pool. I'm not doing all that. Dang fox. Shut up. I don't want nothing to do with you. Hi. They're calm, yet they're staring directly at me. No reason to mess with that herd. 1 buck and 3 does. And it's a young buck as well. Mule deer. Voice crack. Mule deer are here often, huh? They're calm, yet they're staring directly at me. I didn't know I'm here. Foxes, man, they're everywhere. Alright, well, I got like a 223 or like maybe a 243 might work on it. And then we'll see who's boss. A freaking pheasant. Pheasants and foxes, dude, that's all I'd be seeing. Where's the bear, man? Where's the elk? I guess they don't spawn over this on this side very much, do they? Usually mostly. I don't really know what the fitness potential means. It says between 10 and 97%. I guess that means the herd or the zone is good. I don't know what that means. That's a new mechanic I haven't really looked into at all. Something over here from mirrors away. Must be a heavy thing if I'm hearing it from this distance. I guess not that heavy. It's just a freaking deer. I'm trying to get those low fitness males out of the herds. Not really looking for anything crazy right now. Left and right lung. Vital organ or artery. 45%, 46% genetics. Not great. Anybody else? Not seeing anything. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.